Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video, we're actually going to be talking about how to build business credit in 5 easy steps, okay? So this is my blueprint that I use when I help my clients build business credit, when I build business credit. So now I want you to learn how to build business credit in 5 easy steps, all right? So let's jump right into it. So your first step in building your business credit is to first have an actual business. So you want to get the business created, right? What does that entail? So you want to make sure that you get an LLC or a corporation, because this is going to be a business entity that's going to separate you from your business. Very important. What else you want to do is you want to make sure that you get your EIN number. This is a 9-digit number that you're going to get from the IRS, which is going to help you not only build business credit, but it's also going to help you when it's time to file business taxes, hiring employees, and just separate you from the business again, which is very important because we're building business credit and we don't want it to rely on us personally, okay? Now, once you have your LLC and your EIN number, then you also want to make sure that you're opening up a business checking account. So when you are building your business credit, every purchase you make should be getting paid from your business bank account, okay? And this is going to help you with creating a history, a transactional history inside of that bank account, which is going to come in handy when it's time for you to apply for some funding, okay? Now, again, so you want to get the LLC created, you want to get your EIN number, you want to get your business bank account open, and then a few more things that you want to focus on is getting a professional email address. You can simply go to GoDaddy. I always use GoDaddy. You want to get a phone number that's going to be dedicated for the business. You can have this number linked to your cell phone so that in the event you're not in the office, you still can receive business calls, okay? Now, all of these resources, all of these things that I'm talking about, I'm definitely going to list resources in the description box. So just make sure you're checking it out if you need assistance on those things, okay? Now, once you have all of those things set up, the last thing you want to remember is to get your business listed online. So you want to go to 411 and get the business listed. And you also want to make sure you're listing the business on Google as well. Both of these options are free. I'm going to put the links in the description box, so don't worry, I got you, okay? So that is going to be the first step in making sure that you are building the business credit the right way. It's going to be to create the business, create a credible, real, professional business so that you don't give the lenders something to think about when it's time for them to give you money, right? Okay, so step 2 is actually going to be setting up your business profiles. What does this mean? So we all know that there are 3 major business credit agencies, which is Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. So what I mean by setting up your business profiles is making sure that these business credit agencies know that your business exists. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start with Dun & Bradstreet. Dun & Bradstreet is the oldest business credit agency out there, okay? So what you're going to do is once you get on their website, you're going to request a free DUNS number. Again, this is a free 9-digit number. Do not get it confused with your EIN number. It's totally separate from your EIN number. The purpose of the DUNS number is to create a profile, which then helps your paydex score get generated when you're building business credit, okay? So again, you want to go on to the Dun & Bradstreet website, request your DUNS number, and then from there, you're going to wait at least 30 days for them to send it back to you. You can start building business credit before this. However, if you want to make sure you're on the right track, just wait for them to send you back your DUNS number so that when you are adding the trade lines onto the profile, you are able to input your DUNS number and the lender doesn't have to go search for your business when it's time for them to report it, okay? Now, as far as Experian and Equifax, you do not have to apply for anything specific on their website. All you have to do is, once you start to do step 3, which is adding the trade lines onto the profile, you just have to make sure that the business information is listed correctly so that, again, when the lenders look for your business, right, when they start to report the purchases you made from them, you have to be able to have your business name listed correctly, have the address listed correctly, because those are the two main things that the lenders are looking for to help you with getting that trade line listed onto your business credit profile. Okay? So again, step 2 was setting up your business credit profiles, and that's going to be with Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax. Okay. Now, step 3 is going to be adding the trade lines onto your profile. So essentially, when you begin building the business credit, you're going to start with tier 1. Okay. So this is the easiest tier, or these are the easiest accounts to obtain, even if your business doesn't have any history in having credit, no revenue, and things like that. So you want to start with tier 1, okay? Now, when you're in tier 1, what I like to tell my clients is you want to add at least 5 to 6 trade lines. This is going to help you with, again, generating your paydex score with Dun & Bradstreet, getting your Experian score generated, and then also getting your Equifax score generated. So you want to make sure when you're building your business credit, you know exactly what the lenders are looking for before you apply. So what I've done is I've given you the link below to grab my business credit trade line list. Inside the trade line list, I let you know what the lender's requirements are, who the trade line reports to specifically, and when the trade line reports. Those are very important to know, so you're not just out here adding trade lines on with no idea of if they even report, how it's going to benefit your business, and things like that, okay? So again, you want to add at least 5 to 6 trade lines onto your profile so that it increases your rate of having all 3 scores generated within 30 days, okay? So once you have started to add the trade lines, these particular vendors that I'm going to give you inside the list, they give you up to 30 days to make back your payment, okay? So what it is a net 30 account, which means that you have the opportunity to get your products now and then pay for them later, okay? So again, they give you 30 days to make back your purchases, but what I like to tell my clients is just because they give you 30 days doesn't mean that you should take the full 30 days to pay it back, okay? Because if you're trying to build business credit, you should have some money generating into the business so that you can make these purchases, okay? Or so that you can pay back these purchases. It is not free money, so please do not get that tied up in your head, okay? So again, once you receive your invoice, which is going to be maybe a few days later after you make your purchases, what I like to tell my clients is look at the due date, okay? So let's just say you made your purchase January 1st, okay? You should receive your invoice around January 5th, give or take. Now, from that invoice, you may see that your due date is going to be February 1st or January 30th, okay? 30 days from January 1st. So what I like to tell my clients is you want to make that payment at least 10 days before the due date. So at least 10 days before the due date. This is going to help you with getting your scores generated faster, and it's also going to help you with increasing your business credit scores. Because once we move on to step 4, which is monitoring your business credit profiles, you have to really understand what's really being reported. So again, step 3 is adding the trade lines onto the profile so that you get your business credit scores generated. Now, once you get your scores generated, that's when you're actually going to go on to tier 2. Now, we're going to talk about tier 2 in a later video, but again, the whole purpose right now is to just get you in the movement of how to start building the business credit, okay? Now, step 4 is actually monitoring your business profiles. What does that mean? So when you're building your business credit profiles, you want to be able to know what's being reported, right? As far as your business information, because that's very important. Again, the way that you get the trade lines added onto the profile is the lenders look for your business name and address, okay? These are the key facts that they look for. So monitoring your business profiles, which is going to help you to know that if anything is reporting incorrectly, you need to get it updated immediately, okay? So monitoring your business profiles. Next, what you want to do is, in order to monitor them, you can use a website or a platform called NAV, N-A-V. What NAV does is, it helps you with monitoring all 3 business credit agencies. So Dun & Bradstreet, Experian, and Equifax, all right? So you want to, again, make sure that the information for your business is being reported correctly. And also what you want to do is you want to see, once your business credit scores get generated, you want to make sure you don't have any late payments. You want to make sure that all of your trade lines are being reported, and you want to be able to understand what is being reported on the profile. So these are very important, and NAV is going to help you with monitoring all three business credit agencies. Very important, because what's going to happen is once you move on to tier 2, lenders are going to be pulling your business credit reports to see how credit worthy are you. The first thing that they're going to notice is your business credit score. So you may want to make sure that you keep that in the higher ranks, okay? The second thing that they're going to be looking for is to see how many trade lines you have reporting. So the more trade lines you have reporting, the better your profile is going to look. And then lastly, what they're going to be looking for is to see how well you've been managing the business debt. So you don't want to have a high utilization. So what's going to happen is, again, it's going to help you when you pay your invoices those 10 days early, because lenders are going to be reporting every 30 days. So give yourself a chance to make sure that you made that payment on time, because paying your payments on time does get factored into your score. Okay, so again, the next step in step 4, which is going to be monitoring your business credit profiles, just to make sure that everything is looking good before you move on to applying for step 5 is going to be start leveraging that business credit that you already built. So in tier 2, remember, I said you were going to add at least 5 to 6 trade lines. Out of those 5 to 6 trade lines, you should be starting to leverage that business credit to actually help your business with starting to grow. So for instance, let's just say you use Quill. Quill offers office supplies for your business and offers a net 30 account as well. So let's just say you use Quill and you have a consulting business. What you're going to do now, because you have that trade line with them, you're able to purchase different types of products, whether that's ink for your printer, whether that's printer paper, whether that's pens, markers, whatever your business may need at that specific time. You're able to leverage it because it's not, that money is not coming out of your own pocket. It's giving you the opportunity to get the products now, use it to your advantage to increase your business revenue, and then pay back later. That's the whole purpose of building your business credit, so that you're not coming out of your own personal pocket to grow the business. So you want to be able to start leveraging those business credit accounts that you've added onto your profile, essentially to help you start getting funding, vehicles in your business name, property in your business name. Wherever the goal for the business is, business credit is going to be the way to help you start doing that. Okay, so again, step 5 is start leveraging those business credit accounts that you've already added onto the profile to help you with getting your business to grow even more. Okay, so that is essentially my 5-step business credit blueprint. This is what I've done to grow my business to 6 figures. So if you need to know how to build business credit, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button and make sure you share this video, because I'm definitely going to be dropping a lot more gems for you. So make sure you stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video, okay?